Mr. Rocca, welcome back to Atlanta.
Thank you.
You have been the Consul General in Miami for quite a while, and you have seen Atlanta's growth in terms of its Italian community. How does that impact your work?
Well, let me say, Consul General, it's based in Miami, but has all the Southeast in its district. That means South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, of course, Mississippi, Alabama, Bahamas, many islands of the North Caribbean. So the district is pretty big. Let me say that Atlanta and Georgia are the most important place after Florida and Miami. This is where probably Italy has most interests outside of Miami and, let's say, South Florida. Atlanta is pretty important to us, and that's why I come as often as I can.
Is that because of the airport and the flights between Italy and
Well,
Georgia?
not just that. Of course, we do have 2 daily flights non-stop, one to Milan and one to Rome, more than Miami itself, because in Miami we just have 1 daily flight to Rome. Here you have 2 daily flights. So we have a lot of incoming tourists that either stay in Georgia or go to somewhere else from Atlanta to other US destination or international destination. But also we do have here a growing presence of Italy in terms both of Italian citizens. There are roughly, I estimate, around 3,000 Italian residents and companies. That's most important. Most of this Italian community is business. There are people, expatriates sent from their companies in Italy, or professionals who come to Georgia.
Why do they like the Southeast? What is attracting them here?
Well, probably I understand Atlanta and Georgia is a favorable business environment for starting a business. Well, you know very well that we have one of the major investments in all Southeast of the United States is Pirelli plant that is about $200 million, if I'm not wrong. So that means these big companies select with very care where to start a business. Probably they didn't pick Georgia just for was not, could I say, just the first choice. They probably selected various options and decided that Georgia was the most favorable.
Well, the Southeast is becoming more of an automotive center, and Italy is strong as an automotive supplier and manufacturer, so that makes sense.
Yes, but let's say I remember when in my first term, my first assignment, I used to come to Atlanta and there were maybe 10 Italian companies. Today there are more than 60. So that means there's a growth at least sixfold in 15 years. Something we have experienced also in South Florida. The growth has been more or less the same size, 6 times compared to 15 years ago. So that means Italian company like not just Georgia, but the whole Southeast. And there's also growth in the terms of quality. I remember years ago, companies came here to open a commercial or a sales office. Now some of them, they are opening plants. You understand that they makes a big difference in being here, let's say, with the plant, with the production of goods, and not just selling or distributing. That gives much more weight to our presence, and that's good news for both of us.
Absolutely.
I met the Governor Prudo yesterday night at dinner, and he went to Italy last year for the first time, an official visit of his. He was very happy with this growing presence of Italian business in Georgia.
Will Angela Turner be working with you in terms of developing programs here in Atlanta?
Yes, of course. We have a network of, as you know, career consulates throughout all the United States, and a parallel network of honorary consulates. Of course, they are working together, and I am not physically, and we are based in Miami, so yeah. I need someone with very with very good relations in Georgia, like Angela, that is being reinstated today as Honorary Consul General. But this is a network that works both ways. I work with her, she works with me.
We are looking forward to the Leonardo exhibition.
Yes.
This is a big moment for our High Museum. Will you come back for that opening?
I hope so. This morning we had a meeting with
Michael Shapiro.
With Michael Shapiro from the High Museum. He explained that the project is extremely interesting, and Ambassador said that he would come for the opening on October 2. I hope to be present myself too.
Great.
And then we, maybe you know that since some years there's an Italian film festival in Atlanta. Probably this year is going to be the 4th edition, and it's opening on next week on the 28th, I think, or 29th. This is a kind of chapter of the film festival, Italian Film Festival in Miami. They are replicating the same festival in Atlanta.
Right.
That's another, let's say, something that is growing not just in the business, in the Italian business, also in the Italian culture. I like the idea of culture going along with business. Usually it's a good match.